Welcome back to week 2 of Soak Up the Sun. First, we need our SPF, also known as Say Prayers Frequently. Have you ever baked a cake? Before you can eat it, you need to get all the ingredients like flour, sugar, and eggs from the store, mix them together, and then bake it. Or maybe you like building things. If you've ever made an airplane or a tower out of Legos, then you know you need to have all the right pieces before you can put them together into the shape you want. God did something like this when He began creating the world. He first made all the basic ingredients He needed before He started forming things. But God didn't need to go to a store to buy the things He needed. He only wished for these things to be and spoke His word, and there they were. In the Bible, we learn the first things God created were the heavens, earth, and the waters. And nothing had form or was in place yet like we see it now. There was darkness. Then He used His words and said, "Let there be light." And there was light. He named the darkness night and the light morning. And that was the first day. Many prayers we hear in church remind us that God created everything. For example, in the Creed, we say that He is the Creator. I believe in one God, the Father Almighty, Creator of heaven and earth and of all things visible and invisible. Now, read and discuss the following questions together. Now it's time to dive in as we keep creation in mind. First, we'll go back to the basics. Go out into your yard and dig up a cup of dirt. Put it in a glass bowl or a bucket or whatever you have on hand. Add 2 cups of water and stir it all together with your hands or with a shovel. Add other types of earth that you find, like pebbles, sand, or clay, or whatever you have in your backyard, and look how they all kind of form a soupy mix. Read Genesis 1 through 5 together and talk about how all the basic elements that made up the earth and the seas and the rivers were all made on that first day, but they weren't in their assigned places yet, so they kind of were similar to what we just made, a kind of soupy mix. Next, we can honor what God created by remembering that less is more. Get into the habit of turning off lights when not using them or when sunlight is enough. Family members can take turns being the light checker, turning off lights before leaving the house or before going to bed. Try to use less water. Don't let the water run while brushing teeth or soaping up dishes. Only turn it on to rinse. Have a family contest to see who can take the shortest shower. Not sacrificing good hygiene, of course. Take pictures and videos and don't forget to share with us using the hashtag #SoakUpTheSun. To download the full family activity guide for week 2, you can visit the Soak Up the Sun website. We'll see you next week.